Hello, everybody. Let's see here. How's everyone doing today? Just gonna try to get a little bit of work done before we leave. That is what we're doing today. I think I like Annihilator as like a name. I don't know if it needs like sorry, context. For a new monster, I don't know what a good name is, but Annihilator seemed interesting. Yeah. I don't know if Annihilator on its own is good, but might not even quite be right. I'm somewhere between like Annihilator, Brute, or Beast. I was like Shard Brute as well. I feel like it fits better. That's what ChatGPT says. No. Let's come up with a name for the land. We got Wasteland type card. Want to be like Rift something, I think. Riftlands? Riftland? Later, Rift Hollow? What is a hollow? Like, as far as like a type of land though, right? Like, Small Valley. Grave Rift, no. Void Grave. And Tomb Rift. I feel like I liked... Rift Hollow could be good. I'm not 100% certain on that. Void Hollow sounds better, but Rift makes more sense for the art and stuff. So it's kind of like, you know, just like that. We already have like Rift Spawner. Well, let's see what words we already have. How many voids we have? We have Void Stalker, Rift Spawner, Void Rift. What? What? The kitten goes meow. Barrens, Abyss, Inferno. I think I like Void Hollow. I guess technically it's like a little... I'm just trying to make sure my art even makes sense for the term. It doesn't really have to be like perfectly, but card art, backs, no, not backs. Monsters. It's actually a land. Guess let's just open it. I feel like that kind of works. Let's just call it a Void Hollow. I think that works. On a few different levels. Doesn't have any of these slots. It does have... I think it doesn't have any card draw slots either. It would have some sort of death effect. Let's give this like 8 strength just for the heck of it. I'll have to come up with some defeated effects, but now that I have the names, let's actually name these correctly. We want to open this, and we want to open where is it? This. Actually, we don't want to open them. Now hear me out. I need to need to rename them first. Oops. I say as I open it again. Rename Shard Brute. I don't think this will get confused with Void Rift too much, but it's kind of hard to say. They function similarly. I think the cards look different enough. Okay, the goal here, turn off these. Obviously looks bad underneath, but it's okay. PNG. It's probably, I was gonna say, it's probably gonna try to save to one of my other folders because it likes to do that. Keep getting this like weird texture when I do this. I think it's because I'm texturing over a texture. That's slightly weird. Do I need to fix that? And also, how do I fix that? Because I don't know where that's coming from. Here? No. There we go. Yes, I want to replace it. We got the Void Hollow. Yeah, I still don't know if it makes sense to actually like fix all the card art and make it look better without the borders in it, but it's also like, do I really need to do the art? And like, I get the potential appeal of having full card art, but it's already pretty borderless, as much as it can be at least. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Why do I keep going the wrong thing? This is a land. The Void Hollow. Oh, it's the Wind Kitten. Here, let's I don't know how long this will last, but she's kind of there. You looking at the window? She's staring directly into your soul. Not really, but... Okay, now I can go here. Sorry, not here. I can go here. No, actually, I do need to go to textures first. Layouts. Nope, images. Sometimes my brain just stops working when it comes to file paths. Someday soon I need to rename this stuff. But that's gonna be annoying. Need to go to monsters. I thought I changed the file pathing for some of this stuff, but I guess I didn't. Because all the old names. Pre-change. There we go. Yeah, I guess I need to come up with effects for these. Where is... Won't be here. It's in beta cards. Beta cards. There we go. That was important. Okay. We need negative or death effects. I think this one's gonna have to be a priority. So again, usually priority cards. Priority cards with, I guess it's like a medium strength card. I'm trying to remember our design philosophy for this. I think it's... With monsters, it almost is, interesting. For monsters, I guess it's mostly the weaker ones that have a negative death effect to discourage you from killing them, in a sense. But a lot of like structures, it's like gives you a negative death effect because it's like a detriment to kill it because it is so powerful that it is a priority, right? It's kind of how that feels. Trying to think of a good death effect for some of these. And like it's kind of hard to like when you're creating new cards to know what the balance of these is. For Void Hollow, I guess we can kind of know, right? It's somewhere between, I don't know, a regular land, something that draws a card, right? Similar to like an Inferno or a Wasteland. I guess, no, sorry, Inferno or a Volcano. Which plays a minion or does nothing. So very minimal negative death effect, and it's also similar to a Void Rift, which also has a negative death effect of the old god plays a card instantly. So somewhere between those two. Could play 2 minions potentially. I think that's good. Yeah, maybe. I might almost want it plays 1 minion. I think that is fine. And the Shard Brute, he's kind of a toss-up between a negative and a positive effect, I think. I kind of like the idea of maybe disabling a card. Maybe we'll do negative and then just have it disable a card of the player's choice. It's pretty, like, negligible in a way, but it's still not great. We'll copy this. We'll make it negative a card. Which kind of reminded me of something. Some of the player spells, wasn't sure how I felt about them when it hurts both players. I'm trying to think of how many, like, effects, because, like, negative effects that affect your allies feel kind of bad to me. If it's a choice that you get to do it, it's one thing, but But when it's something directly bad to the other players, like Scorched Earth, or yeah. This card is played, destroy wasteland treasures. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's demolish. That feels a little weird. I'm gonna it's a lot less detrimental, but it's still a consideration. And so I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Because yeah, when you're affecting your ally negatively for doing that kind of thing, at least directly, it feels wrong. Yeah, that feels fine. Okay, let's take a look at what these look like. Because now, in theory, they should show up in beta cards. Oops. Yeah. Draws one card from the Old God's discard pile per turn. There's a minion in play. Consume that minion, deal 5 extra damage. If that attack kills... Yeah, that's not the... Is that the... I thought I changed that. Hold on. This monster destroys a card. Excess damage will be carried over to the next available card type. We're just gonna do it and see if it, yeah, this is what I wanted. I don't know why it does that. It like makes you paste it twice. I feel like that's going to be confusing to people, but we'll see. For now, it is okay. There will be 2 of these. And 2 of these. I think I might do some more name brainstorming, though. I did like the idea of like Abyssal Commander. Or something like that. For the one that's like Abyssal Horde but isn't. The old Abyssal Horde but isn't. I think I have an idea what to do with this, so I might do it right away. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this one right away. So let's draw. I do like the idea of this. I think I like the new color that I chose here too. So, yeah, it's just nothing. So yeah, we might do that as a hello delete key. Oh, it's probably selected something. I don't know. I do think I want to implement that sooner rather than later, though, because then it is easier to get in there. It's less reworking multiple times. Okay. Let's do an Abyssal Commander. I kind of want to do Eye of Sauron looking thing, I think is what I want. Let's do... I need... my template. Probably could have just copied from one of the other things, but here we are. On this Earth-like planet. Spinning around. At a bajillion miles an hour. Yo, Ro. Thank you for the follow. I don't know why. I mean, it showed the little thing on the screen. I did not hear it, though, so I don't know why that is, but I don't know if you heard it or not. But either way, appreciate the follow. Welcome into the stream. What's the ball of fluff, Sam? That is Luna. Yeah, she's just hanging out. Taking a nap. Okay, I kind of want like an Eye of Sauron-esque aesthetic here. I don't know exactly what that entails, but we'll start with a sketch and see how we feel about it. I think somewhere between Eye of Sauron and like Vel'Koz from League of Legends. Sort of scary creature thing. I don't know exactly how to do this in perspective though. So we'll give it the old college try though. I guess part of it is I'm drawing in a 2D eyeball. It's a little A little confusing, but what are you working on? I am working on I'm doing some new cards for my my card game I'm working on. We just finished this guy and this one. Where is it? But yeah, I'm making a cooperative like tabletop trading card game. This is like the current cards. Yeah, doing a lot of drawing for that right now. Just trying to increase the number of cards. These are the good guy cards. So you and a friend would use these cards to fight the old god, which is the sort of antagonist of the game. It's kind of an automated deck of cards. So appealing, thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah, it's sort of like a cartoony sort of aesthetic, but yeah, just working on these. Yeah. So that's more or less what I'm doing right now. We're just working on some of the new cards, trying to get more cards so we can actually implement like the deck building portion, because right now it's just kind of a card game. It's, you know, proof of concept, it works. If you are curious, we do have a Discord server. I can never spell things. Discord, there we go. Where I do have the game, or I guess if you just wanted to, how does this work? I can't remember my command. Is it this? Yeah, there's a few different ways to play the game as well. So if you're curious, there it is. But yeah, it's kind of in a early stages. Well, I wouldn't say early stages. It's middle stages. Oops, wrong button. Look at that. Yo, wave. I see you. Thank you for joining. But yeah, yeah, so essentially I guess this is like a circle, right? And then like an eyeball. I'm trying to think of like an eyeball, but it's in 3 dimensions, right? It's kind of like this, right? And you have it's weird because like obviously the eyeball itself is wouldn't have like the lid portion, right? Without, I'm thinking like like I said, like the Eye of Sauron kind of deal, but how do you think of that in like 3 dimensions, right? It's just kind of weird. Because it's got the part where the lid would be, even though it's just the eye shape. It's a little strange, but it's okay. I need to do this in different colors so I can tell what I'm doing. Maybe the shading would be the main thing to give it the right 3D effect. I think you're right, yeah. I did a little bit of perspective, right? Where it's, like, as you think of, like, a lemon, right? It's the best way to think of it, I think. You just turn it sideways. One of the points is going to be slightly narrower than or not narrower, but shorter, I guess, than the other side. This should do it. I think I got it as well as I really need to. But yeah, the shading definitely is going to do something. I don't know exactly what I'm drawing. I'll be honest, but it's a scary eyeball thing. I'm thinking of giving it like tentacles. I don't know if that really looks like a tentacle though. Oops. I guess I want to give it like a body of some sort. It's kind of like a mind flayer almost too. If we're drawing inspiration from multiple sources here. Or like a beholder, actually, is really what it looks like. Too many creatures it could be. I don't know, maybe I should stray away from tentacles if I'm trying not to make it look like something specific, but I don't know. Does it even matter really? I might get rid of the top spikes. They almost just look like ears. Not quite what I'm going for. But yeah, how you doing today, Ro? What you been up to? Just woke up. Nice. How'd you find me then? Just randomly? It's a somewhat early morning here. Nice, nice. Time zones are interesting. Always interesting. You into game dev stuff then, or you what brings you around these parts? I like watching game dev streams, want to work on some of my own stuff. Nice. Yeah, I'm a little unorthodox because my stuff is not video game dev. It is board game dev. But I mean, a lot of those principles apply, right? It's not like it's, you know, not too different. But I do at some point want to learn game dev. I literally, or like, you know, video game stuff. I did install Unity the other day, so we'll see how that goes. I know enough about game dev through just like, I don't know, watch a lot of like devlogs and stuff like that. It's kind of what got me into developing a board game anyway. Well, sort of. I was already developing a board game and I just happened to you know, also do this kind of stuff. Maybe I'll work on 3D stuff rather than coding. Nice. Yeah, that works. There you go. Like 3D modeling, that kind of stuff. I almost want this to be kind of just trying to design here as I go. I want to give him like a body, but kind of keep it minimalistic here. I guess giving it like a skull basically, right? Yeah, 3D modeling is cool. I'd really like to get into it too. I tried getting into Blender, but it is just the least intuitive program I've ever used. Not to say it's bad, but it's definitely not intuitive. I guess tentacles get thinner as they go out like that, right? I don't know if I like it having... I don't know. I should probably just be more sketchy here because I'm overthinking it. That's what happens when you only sketch, or you get too precious with your sketch, is then you're like, oh, these lines have to be perfect, but they do not. Yeah, I think I want to go up instead. And then maybe like smaller ones underneath it. I think the whole thing is just going to be smaller, though. Yeah, I think that's the base idea for the sketch, and then we have some sort of background here. And I think what I want to have is like just little guys. It's kind of like a Abyssal Horde kind of deal. Another one of the cards that which is like related to this card, I guess, is like the best way to put it. And this is like their commander. Sort of a reference from one card to another. I think as far as background goes, I kind of want... I think as a... kind of want a mountain. I don't think I want it that big, though. I kind of want to see... more of a background element, right? It's further back or closer, I guess. I don't know. Need a horizon line. Maybe there. Maybe make this more like a, not a volcano, but destroyed mountain kind of deal. Maybe we have this be like a burned down city. Maybe we even like give this guy like a person in one of his tentacles. Some debris. I kind of want to put like a well in here. Maybe. Never like make the clouds pointy enough. They never look right. Clouds like are interesting. I probably should do a study on it because like they feel like they should be really easy because they're just kind of like amorphous blobs, but strangely they're more complicated than that, you know. Really not working. Alt B. Alt click. Bro. There we go. Something along those lines. Okay, that's the sketch. Background can be a little lighter. Definitely didn't have all this on the right layer, but that's okay. Sketch. I'm curious. Oh, you know what? Is it this? Yeah, technically it should make the noise. I think it might just be really quiet. Maybe? I'm gonna test something real quick. I'm gonna make some noise. I'm kind of keeping curious why the alerts aren't making sounds. Edit alerts. I think I can send a test alert, right? Like it shows it. I just can't hear it, and I don't know why that is. Text and speech? No. Layout? No. Where is it? Oh, it's at 5% volume is why. Sorry, hopefully this isn't annoyingly loud or anything. Let's do like 50% volume. There we go. Perfect. One more test. See, that's weird because it doesn't actually show up. Sorry. Trying to... I mean, is it because it's quiet? Hopefully this isn't annoying. Just gotta test the stream, you know? Sometimes it just is broken. I don't even think y'all can hear that. EP burnt loaf. Exactly. Look at her. She's a little sleepy loaf. Bradley, can you hear this? It goes do 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 do. Because I think it's just broken. And I don't know why. No. Beautiful. Might not do it for everyone because it's a test sound. Probably just doesn't do it for everyone because it's a test sound. We'll hope that works. See how it goes. I hear lo-fi beats and beats. Very good. All is right with the world. I was trying to get like my follower notifications to work, but maybe that's good enough. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. How you doing today, Bradley? We're making a Eye of Sauron beholder looking guy. I'm good. I'm tired. Just finished my bike workout and now I need to make some rice and maybe shower so I don't smell like this anymore. That's fair. That's very fair. Actually, I do want to actually draw the tentacle part in here. Oh, like why is this not working? It's because I'm using the eraser. erasing is not drawing, as the old adage goes, you know. It's kind of like a beholder slash StarCraft Overlord slash whatever. I don't know. It is what it is. Are you ever so tired you don't want to stand up? Honestly, at the prop shop all the time. That was my life at the prop shop. I was like, I don't want to stand to take a shower. Can I just sit in the shower? Or better yet, please just let me go to sleep. Fair. Bathe. Truth. That's how it was. Or like when I did football, post football, like post practice, I was like, nah. I do not want to stand anymore. D&D spectator look. Yeah. Is that? Oh, let's look at a spectator. I was gonna say I was thinking like beholder, but yes, same deal, right? Beholder. Yeah. Yep. That kind of deal. It's the same thing to me. Yeah, I mean they look almost identical. Yeah, honestly, it wasn't my intention at first, and then it just kind of happened. And I was like, whatever. It's an iconic look, and it works. There's two different kinds. There's a spectator and a beholder. I think they're just like different variants on the same type of creature, if I'm not mistaken. Oh. I mean, I can whip out my monster manual right now. I'm pretty sure they're both in it. I think the spectator is the one that has... Oh, maybe not? I don't know. I was gonna say, I thought the spectator was one that had eyeballs on the end of its thing. But I can tell you right now, these are... Alright, hold up. Monster manual. Page 26, beholders. There's beholders, there's death tyrants, and then there's spectators, which are the three types of beholders. Apparently. I think death tyrants are like undead beholders. I don't really know enough about it, but spectators are lesser beholders that are summoned from another plane of existence by magical runes, the blah 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 blah. They have less eye stalks. They only have 4 eye stalks instead of like more than that. There you go. Gotta throw my blanket back on. It's cold in these parts. But yeah, I wasn't really going for beholder look when I first started drawing. I just kind of saw like an Eye of Sauron thing in my brain, and then I started drawing, and then it kind of just became a beholder. But I don't know, what can you do? Sometimes your brain just draws a beholder without you even realizing it. Have a different brain. That's that's the only option. Everything's been done before, you know. Honestly, kind of I think has similar powers to a beholder here too, because it's like mind control kind of deal. Well, not quite. So I think lore-wise, this creature, this is the Abyssal Commander, is what I decided to call it. Maybe something similar and not exactly the same, but currently what it's called, and it's what creates the Abyssal Hordes. The Abyssal Horde is like undead, so basically like kills people and then like infects them, essentially. It's kind of more like the Flood, maybe. Honestly, the funny thing is I keep referencing different things of what this thing looks like, and then I'm like, nothing is unique. This is all the same. Yeah. I imagine these like little tentacles, like it picks it up and then it like infects them with its tentacles. I don't know how that works exactly, but like detaches parts of itself to infect people. I mean, a good artist steal or whatever. Honestly, everyone steals everything. Like you look at like a lot of like big games and they're all just the same when you really look at them. Like you look at Overwatch and then you go like, oh, all these characters are the same characters as League of Legends, just different. It's all mixed and matched. Yo, Aiden, what's up? How you doing today? Adonimus. We're drawing a beholder looking-ish guy. Because apparently my brain can't be original. Good, bro. Nice. Glad. He looks pretty cool. I'm kind of digging him. I love him. How's your day today? It was pretty good. It was like one of those days I'm like, okay, I gotta get these things done. I gotta pack for my trip. I gotta work on my video, just get like a little bit done. And I got everything done much quicker than I expected. And then I was like, okay, well, now I just get extra stuff done. So I got a lot done on my video. So that was good. And then got everything packed. And I worked on my website for a bit because I keep procrastinating on that. So yeah, I got a lot done, which felt good. And yeah. Trying to make a rule book for my game. Any suggestions? I would say to start, just make one, right? And this is something I've been trying to get like better at, but a lot of the times when I'm like making something, I try to make it like this is the final thing, right? This is going to be the final like I don't have to ever go back and work on this again. But going into it and knowing that you're going to have to change it is a good thing, because then you don't have to get so attached to it, especially if you're still in like a beta phase and you know you're gonna have to rework it, right? So just start and do it. Now if you want like more advice on like the actual rulebook itself, ChatGPT is your friend, honestly. As much as like, you know, AI can be annoying, I honestly think it was super helpful for writing mine, at least just for like spelling correction and stuff like that, or like how to phrase things. It's not gonna like, you know, here's how you actually do your game. This is how your game works. Like, no, it isn't. ChatGPT, shut up. So that's really helpful. Look at this guy. And then if you're on to like more of a final stage of rule books, or not final, but like trying to do something a little more intricate, I personally would recommend trying to illustrate it. Not that like my rule book is like the end all be all or anything, but I think I'm really happy with how it turned out. It feels professional. It has like, it doesn't feel like you're just reading a like a scientific report, right? It's actually illustrates things. Like, so here's my rule book, right? You know, showing a card anatomy, explaining what everything is, and then you actually have the gameplay and stuff. Even just little illustrations like this just help give it personality. But I'm talking about, I don't know why PDF viewer always crashes on me. Give me a second. It's crashing. It's crashing out. It's because it's loading an AI assistant. Bro. I don't know why it does this. What do you make this with? I made it with, there we go. Now it finally loaded. I made this with, Photoshop, actually. InDesign probably would be the better way to do it, but I know Photoshop, and I just didn't want to, whatever. I grouped everything. I didn't want to learn a new program, basically. But I grouped everything into things, so if I ever have to, like, add a module, I can, like, delete it and add new stuff in and that kind of thing. But yeah, here's the better looking stuff, you know, actually illustrate where things can go, that kind of thing. You know, just lots of different illustrations to kind of show off how stuff works and that kind of thing. It's also in my Discord or whatever if you want to check it out, or you could do !AAE and that will pop it up as well. I like ChatGPT because I feel like editing wording is easier than creating. So if you give it some semblance of an idea, then edit it down. It's helpful for me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's easier to start with a base, but yeah. Yep. I think that's all my advice. I kind of feel like I just yapped at you and not sure if I said anything good, but there you go. If you have any questions, let me know. You know, this guy kind of looks like, he looks like a Lego. Lego alien. Where is it? I guess he doesn't really. I was thinking he looked like one of these little guys. But it's kind of different. I thought it was a big eye on the front, but no, it's a little whatever. That's where my brain was at. You're looking at the Lego D&D set. There's a spectator in it, and that's it. No, I was just looking at that little weird, like, head crab thing. Anyway. Right? Lol. I like him, though. He's cool. Easy cheesy. Let's do a background. Actually, before we do a background, let's actually save. I am slightly trepidatious about saying Abyssal Commander as its name, because I don't know if I like having the same word first. Like, if it's Abyssal Horde, I don't know if I like to say Abyssal Commander. Like, Commander of the Abyss might be better, but something like that where it's not quite that, right? So I don't know. Yeah, good point. But I don't think Commander of the Abyss is quite what I want. It doesn't sound as cool, you know? It doesn't roll off the tongue. No, it doesn't. Abyssal Commander isn't quite right either. Commander's probably the wrong word. Void Commander, Rift Commander. Captain, Warden, Overseer. I mean, Overseer could just be what it's called, but... yeah. Give me more commander names. Commander like names. Warden is kind of cool. Abyssal Overseer sounds good. The only problem, that's what I'm saying, like the only problem, I like Abyssal Overseer better than Abyssal Commander, but I also don't know if I want Abyssal to be the first word. I mean, I agree. I think Abyssal, yeah, Abyssal Overseer is way cooler than Abyssal Commander. I'm just trying to decide, because, like, are you ever going to get Abyssal? I don't think you'll ever get them confused, necessarily, like Abyssal Horde and Abyssal Commander, or Abyssal Overseer, rather. But... Overseer of the Abyss, yeah. Like Overseer of the Abyss. Let's try. Let's see what ChatGPT says. This is probably gonna copy your whole message. It does. I was just trying to not type out words, and then I just ended up copying your whole message. See what it does with this. Overseer of the Abyss. The Abyss Overseer. No. It did not do that. Yeah, Overseer of the Abyss might be. Or potentially use Horde. Horde Overseer might be something. Abyssal Overseer just sounds so much cooler. It's like, when do you, Horde Overseer? Horde Warden is kind of interesting. Eh. Wolf Jr. I think let's just go with Abyssal Overseer. If people get too confused, maybe I'll change it, but we'll go with Abyssal Overseer. I like it. An Overseer, just a good. Oculus is Latin for eye. You have Oculus Overseer. You watch 30 Rock? I've seen some episodes. I haven't watched the whole thing. Oculus. Let him cook. He is cooking. I can tell you what. Oculus of the Abyss. I don't know, Abyssal is just such a cool word, and that's why it just feels good to use. Other words for abyss. Whatever, I didn't type it right, but it'll know what I'm saying. Void, chasm, nether, rift, pit, gulf, maw, hollow, underworld. Yeah. Like how Hell is just one. I used Void too many times and Rift too many times. We're just gonna do Abyssal Oculus. I think it, not Oculus, Abyssal Overlord. It feels like the most fitting to the card. Hell, I saw it too. Yeah, you did. Abyssal Overseer just feels like it fits the card the best. Does have a nice ring. Yeah, it has a nice ring and it just fits. Can you go shower? Be back in a bit. All right, have fun sitting down. Just sitting in the shower. Anyway, what am I even doing with my life? What is this? It's a monster. Oh god, monsters. I don't know why it throws me off so much. It was literally in the right folder and I was like, this isn't right. Save. Okay, let's draw the background. Draw on some mountains. Do some visual interest. That was not the erase tool. That was the pen tool. Now it's way too big. Yeah, I guess we'll just add clouds in now. I really need to do a cloud study. I said this like earlier, but like I never know how to draw them. I feel like you should just be able to draw them however, but it's just not true. Usually once you like shade them and stuff, they look fine. It's just like, I don't know. So the background layer, okay. Okay. Is that even, yeah. Okay, now we draw like a ruined town. Like a roadway going through it. Like this thing just went through town and just destroyed everything. I think half the stuff's just gonna be on fire. Because, like, classic, for some reason, when a town's destroyed, it's just always on fire, even if it wasn't destroyed with fire, you know? Just to sell the look that the town was destroyed. Probably should have a building here too. Or the remnants of one. Guess we want debris. Also, again, I think I'm just gonna put a bunch of fire here. And that will, maybe like slightly more deliberate with these little people, but I probably could have literally used what I had. But here we are. Gone focus mode. There we go. But yeah. Yeah, just drawing these little guys. Yeah, so these are supposed to be like the little guys that would be in like the Abyssal Horde. That's the idea, at least. Doing some lore connections between cards. And just to make sure the pattern doesn't seem too repeating, we will put some random ones in between. So I can't be bothered to draw 20,000 little people. Especially when half of them are just hiding behind this, whatever, this card. The, information here. So I'll put one more here. The ones that go back should be smaller. Maybe we can tilt them a smidge. And we'll grab these, look like this, we'll make them bigger. Sure, we can mess with the angles a little bit just to make them seem slightly different. Literally can't even tell half of them are there. Copy this group. Alt, oops. Alt click. Make a copy. Oops. I think I may also just do a few extra here. Again, oops, make them smaller. There we go. Oh yeah, and then I want the one, I think I might just do this as like a little extra line art layer, because I kind of like this guy being able to be separated. I kind of want just a little guy here. There we go. Need a sip of water. Check my phone there for a second. I guess this house here kind of needs that. Getting resituated, kitten. So cute, I cry. The kitten. She is pretty fluff and cute, you know? Weep goes my phone. My phone and my camera. Just make this easy for myself. You know what? I actually want to pull up. I want to pull up some of my other art. Just as reference, I think the Rift Spawner one's probably going to be a good one to look at here. Card art, Old Gods, monsters. Where's Rift Spawner? Rift Spawner. Just get this kind of like mountain color here. It's kind of good. Yeah. And then the mountains will be the same color. That's why this is not sampling all layers, which just makes it easier for doing this kind of thing. And honestly, Cloud's probably gonna be the same color too. There's one other thing. I'll close that. We don't need that open. Don't need that open. I guess I'll make the sky kind of this purple. I feel like that's a good color. Now we got our base colors. Let's actually. I guess we need the base colors for this guy. I do like this gray still. I think I'm gonna make him more like, I don't know, I guess we'll see. I can probably just, can I hide everything, go like this, and then Control Shift E to expand it, Control Shift I to invert it. Put a color layer here. Bam. It's just that simple. They said it couldn't be done, but I did it. I don't know if I exactly want him the same color. I might want him a little bit different, but most of like I'm trying to think of like what color most of the creatures are. They're either this sort of color or like they're crystally or like complete shadowy. I think this is the color, but I will give him like, I think I want to open the fire land, the Inferno real quick. Land Inferno, which I do want to redo at some point. I like the colors, but I don't like, it's like the worst card I did. I clearly was just over it at that point. Should maybe, okay, hold on. I need to organize my layers. Monster. What are this? Nothing. What are this? Okay, so I didn't... Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. Okay, so this is little guy. This is line art. This is the base. Cool. And this will be the other colors. We want this. Might just be easier to draw this and then erase it afterward. Erase the stuff that isn't supposed to be there. I don't know. I kind of almost want it. Is it weird I want it the other way around? I feel like it'll look creepier. Why did I just sample the white color? Yo, Isabel, how's it going? We are just working on some card art right now. I'm making working on my, why can I not, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, I'm just not thinking. My brain's just not working. Yeah, I'm just drawing some card art for my co-op trading card game. Doing this, it's kind of hard to see, I feel like, with the colors in it right now. But giant eyeball beast. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself? Had a productive day. Just doing a stream before I'm gone for a week. I'll be MIA. Also doing fine. Good. Good to hear. Yeah, I like this better. How's the stream going? Stream's going good. Pretty chill, you know? Just plugging away. Just working on art. Nothing too crazy, you know? There we go. I feel like he needs, like, different... Like, his teeth need to be different. I don't know if this is the color or not, but... You stream every day? No, I stream, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You kind of alternate times, but that's the general idea. Yeah. Not sure how I feel about his little tusk things, but did it? Yeah, thank you. Appreciate the follow. There we go. Yeah, the sounds work now. Beautiful. Look at that. I appreciate it. There's something else. Oh, my 40 follower goal. Look at that. Heck yeah. Woo! Thank you, thank you. We're actually really close to getting what is it called? Affiliate. Only 10 more. You're doing a good job. I appreciate your stream. Well, thank you. That's really nice of you to say. Do you only stream on Twitch? No, I also stream on YouTube. I dual stream. Yeah, what brings you by? You into the game dev stuff or just the art? Where am I from? I am from the United States. American. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's not bad. It's got its, you know, ups and downs like anywhere else. Never been someone who, like, cares about where I live, though, honestly. I've always just been, I am where I am, you know? Okay, all those little guys. Let's get some, like, texture on the ground here. What do you do besides streaming? I mean, mostly, like, YouTube stuff right now, and making this game. Do I have a command to do YouTube? It's under the same name. I should, actually. Why not? Commands. Don't think I actually have a command to do YouTube. I should do that. Because, yeah, I make videos on, like, this sort of stuff. On my whole process of my games and stuff. Let's add some fire, huh? Bu -bu -bu -bu. Do I want to add? Yeah, let's add the fire first, and then we can kind of know where the light is coming from, and then that will sort of inform where everything is. B. I subscribed to you on YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate that. Are you into game development kind of stuff? Or are you just like art? What brought you here? It's fun to know, you know? I feel like you need to ask that more often because sometimes like people just show up randomly and you're like, how did you get here? It's always interesting to know, I guess. Like the way you stream the gameplay, keep it up. Thank you. Appreciate it. Just here for the vibes. Heck yeah, Bradley. Never know how to draw fire. It's always like weird. Go in focus mode, apparently. Sometimes you just need to go focus mode, you know? Make sure you draw fire correctly. Or at least somewhat correctly. Fire's another one. It's like, you would expect it to be just kind of random, but it's not. Can't hear you properly. My internet's running slow. Sorry about that. I don't know if that's... wasn't really talking too much either. Kind of got focused there. There we go. Want to give some suggestions? We consider them. Like about the art? Because I don't mind suggestions necessarily. There we go. Now we need, let's just save before anything crashes or anything. I want this color. So what I'm going to do, rather than this, I'm going to actually do this as an overlay layer. That way if I decide I don't like it exactly as is, I almost want to do that, right? Drawn fire. He's saying more, but it's not much to say. Sure, what you got? You have an Instagram? I do, but it's not really like related to any of this sort of stuff. Does it have anything? Never mind. There we go. I know your Instagram name. What's this about exactly? Because you're being... let's see here. There we go. Oh, okay. I've acquired food. Welcome back, Bradley. What you got? What kind of food you got? I'm drawing fire. I do need to make like this part up here a little less pokey. Or not pokey, more pokey. Sam patty. Sorry, I can't read. Sam patty and veggies over rice. Heck yeah. Sounds delicious. Like I said, my Instagram's not really related to any of this stuff, so. There we go. Fire. Huzzah. I kind of wonder if I can make it look any more... Alright, yeah. I do have a Discord server if you wanted to... Here, let's see. There you go. Okay, lighting. Let's do... We want to do that directly over here. We want this color. Okay. Okay, there we go. I guess what we can do here is just do like generic flame color here over the road. And then maybe we do another one, and that's just gonna be shadows. The multiply layer. I'll go the opposite way here. And then on here, we want to do more shadows. Maybe make them stand out like that. Okay, cool. I'll check it out when I'm done with stream. Gotta do those long shadows from the fire kind of deal. I guess that's not exactly how that works, is it? I don't know. I don't know how light works. It's kind of like emulating the fire, but it's also, or emitting the fire, I guess, but I don't know. I'm waiting for you on Discord. All right, what's this about exactly? I'm willing to bet. Let's see. There we go. There we go. We do soft light maybe? Yeah, it's probably... Yo, Tice, what's up? How you doing? I was not paying attention and looked up. This looks amazing. Thank you. What's up, baby? What's up, dude? How you living? I need to do more shading on our little guy here, but is this layer? I'm lost on what layer's what. This is this layer. Yo, this goes hard. Yeah, thank you. He's like a little eyeball guy. I need to here's how the whole card will look, but I almost wonder if I should move him like a smidge lower. I kind of feel like I should. Just kind of do one of those. Yeah, I'm kind of liking him. He kind of just popped into my head, and now he exists. Sometimes it do be like that. I need to... I guess I probably want to add like a bunch of smoke too, which would look good. Like fog for the background. How did I do it for this one? I guess I just had like a pink glow coming from the back. Let's give that a shot, I guess. I seen some like layer separation here. Like it looks very it's like too much, but we can probably change it to like a... I don't know, some sort of blend mode probably. I like light pin and just lower it. There we go. But yeah, what's up with you, Tice? What are you doing? How you doing? How's your day going? Mr. Wielded, as they call you. I don't know if I like the pink. I feel like it kind of just... I think maybe instead of the pink, we do more yellow, kind of like the fire color, rather, the orange. Yeah, and then I think maybe we go with a really, really, really dark orange for the background. Problem is dark orange just ends up being brown, but we'll try this maybe. Yeah, that looks better. Sometimes just gotta play around with layers, you know what I mean? Like normal layer styles, rather. Watched like a 50-minute video the other day on layer styles, and it was just like, I feel like I already said this before, but it was very informative. Looks like a lightning storm when you do that. Oh, when I like cycle through them. I definitely need to do like something over in this area, and I need to shade my little guy here. I think I also want to put like make the clouds look like they're reflecting the fire back, and maybe like the bottom of the oops, the bottom of the mountain here. That'd be cool. Yeah. Like that. I think that's pretty rad. Might tone it back a smidge, but oops. Keep doing that. Eraser. I don't know why my like eraser tool doesn't pop up half the time. And then I think I want to do this, multiply. Make the sky really dark up here. Or red. Nah. Okay, and then I guess the mountains could potentially be casting shadows here too. Oh wait, it's the wrong layer. This one? That kind of gives it some more depth too. Of course, giving it some Little extra bits there. This layer. Okay, let's shade the monster and then we'll come back to everything else. I kind of the eye color. I'm kind of imagining this. Maybe even my old shading brush. Sorry, Luna's snoring. It's very cute. On. Hold. Let me cook. It's not really like a snore, it's just kind of like, It's like the breathing, like a wheezing. Not really quite, but it wasn't really the noise I made, but you know, here we are. You win some, you lose some, you know? I don't know what that has to do with anything, but sometimes you just say things, you know? There we go. Okay. I guess he's gonna be like underlit, right? Like he's lit from the bottom. For the most part. Yeah, that's where most of the light is coming from the fire, right? Okay. And then we want some fire coming up from underneath him. I actually really need to, now I'm looking at it, the base color's kind of all messed up. There's like a lot of areas where it's, the fill didn't quite work. There's a lot of like transparency you can see that you shouldn't. So we're gonna fix that real quick. Smaller brush size. There we go. Okay. I think this is really gonna bring it together a bit here. There we go. Adding the fire underneath, I think, is what's gonna make this really stand out here. We'll go back and like tweak it a little bit, but I'm just gonna start by just generically shaping it all out, and then I'm gonna erase some where it wouldn't be showing, like where things are blocking other things. Like doing, let's do this. No. There we go, look at that. I do like the hard light look, but I think this is... that's it, and then I need to shade his teeths. Little teeths. Goes my phone. Unimportant, I think. Shrug, I don't know. It didn't seem like an actual, it seemed like a notification on a message, so. Here we are. Sometimes that's just how it be. Okay, I need to do something with his inner eye here. I think probably the way to do this is, I don't know, take a color. And give him lines for his eyeball. Then I think some sort of I do not want to do the dishes. I feel that, dude. I never want to do the dishes. Never do I. you know? Do we like the white tusks? I almost kind of feel like they should just be the same color as everything else. I don't know. I'm unsure. That's getting close to done. Maybe dark, but I've been loosely paying attention. Yeah, no, I just trying to decide what it should look like. Where's this white dot? Probably on the line art. No. Ah, there it is. Classic. I could easily just leave them like this. Honestly, I think that works better. Yeah, that looks better. Kind of like the teeth, you do? I don't know. I like the teeth, but I just don't know if it being white looks good. I don't know. Trying to decide. It's better with or without. I think darker just looks more consistent. Yeah. Okay, cool. The question is, where did I put that? I did one layer with the... With this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. We'll look like this. We'll tone it down a bit. Yeah. And then I want something for like the middle of the eye, and then I think it's gonna be good. I'm thinking we do just a bit of orange glow here, and then we change it to... That's too much. Yeah. You know what? Maybe it's good as is. Just kind of want to give it like a little texture, but I don't know exactly in what way I want to do that. Good enough. Sort of. Actually, I know exactly what I want to do. I'm gonna do the same thing I did to the outer eye on the inner eye here. He's cooking. I'm cooking. Call me Chef Boyardee. Because I'm cooking. There we go. It's subtle, but it's something. I guess I want to take our little guy here, and I want to give him a tiny bit of this too. I guess this is fine, just turn it down a bit. Maybe not. Nah. I think the silhouette's just better. Is there anything else I want to add? The only thing I feel like could use something is maybe like over yonder over here. Maybe just some like little buildings in the distance. Or I did want to add smoke. Oh, and I guess this would be above. To be in this layer. Nah. Just add some fog and call it a day, I think. This has to be behind the monster. This is definitely too much, but we'll tone it back. Don't think a blend mode is going to be the play here, but no. And then for our final touch, we take this and then we tint the smoke. I think that's it. I might make the entire background darker though. I think that's the only other thing I would do. Because our little guy doesn't stand out too much. Or I guess the creature could be brighter, but I think everything... Well, I haven't done my signature silhouette on at the end here. Let's see. What have I done? There we go. That actually does help a lot. Like too many layers on this this little guy. I have like a specular there. So many layers. I might give him a little bit of like moonlight, essentially. Let's do like soft light. There we go. There, he sticks out a little more now. This might be the lightest old god card, is true. I don't know if that's true, actually, technically, because the, yeah, I'm almost wondering if I make it like a smidge darker, but I think it's probably fine. Like I could technically, you know, I think it's fine. It looks good. I just, like, I could go like this, you know, like darken the ground. But I don't think it's necessary. I think I'm actually pretty happy with it. I was just commenting. Yeah, no, I know. I was mostly trying to decide if it's makes sense for the aesthetic. Like that was like, yeah, for sure. No, I'm not saying that you thought it was bad necessarily either. I just want to make sure it fits the game. It's definitely different, but that's fine. It should be, you know. It should be different. They shouldn't all be the same looking card. You want to add a little bit more darkness to this. I'm your #1 hater. I know, I can feel it. I feel your hate. It flows through me. Just like the dark side. There we go. That's it. I think I'm happy with that. I believe. Wait. Oh. Doing that thing where I'm like, yeah, I'm happy with it, and then tweak it like 12 more times. Just mostly want him to stand out. All right, I'm happy with it. Save, done. Let's actually see what it looks like without. Honestly, it still looks pretty good without the border. Might take. Oops. There we go. Look at that. This might be one of my new favorite cards, honestly. Do I really want to go crazy and do that? Oh, okay, fine. I thought of another thing I wanted to do. Don't mind me. Yes, I'm adding shadows to each individual person. We're just not working here. Whatever, it's fine. Linear burn. Oh, I know why it's not working there. I'm being dumb. This doesn't even need to be, it could be up here. There we go. It looks bad right now, but I'm going to what's it called? I'm gonna tone it back a bit. It is completely unnecessary, but it made me happy. All right, and then I'm not going to individually shade all these, but I do want to do just a general shading like that. Just vaguely. There we go. Now it's done. For real. Okay. Export. PNG. My brain is too small for this. My brain is being too obsessive about it. But I like it. I think it's honestly one of my new favorite cards. At least monster cards. I think it looks great. I'm happy with it. Feels good. I like it. Yeah. Oh, been going for about 3 hours now. Which is typical, I guess, with one of these, whatever it's called. Art streams, I guess. Like when I do one of the cards. Abyssal Overseer. Did I already? No. Abyssal Overseer. Its effect is great card, 10 out of 10. Agreed. All minions after this card attack the same card this monster attacked this turn. If the target dies, they, how do I word this with target dies, minions follow their own attack order. My brain left me, I have no clue. No, I was trying to see what Ravager said. All minions after this monster, I guess, attack the same card this monster attacked. That sounds... I mean, it makes sense. All minions after this monster attack the same card this monster attacked this turn. It just feels like it's kind of wordy, but all minions after this monster attack the same card this monster attack. I feel like I just say monster too many times, but all minions after this monster attack the same card this monster attacked this turn. If the target dies, minions follow their own attack order. I have the wrong there here. No. Maybe it's just attacks. All minions after this monster attack the same card this monster attacks. The target dies, minions follow their own attack order. Sure, good enough. Now the question is, it's going to attack strongest because that makes the most sense. I'm trying to decide if it attacks hero structures or lands. I think it just attacks heroes structure than land. It's definitely gonna have a negative death effect. Strength of 1. Kind of want something similar to like Abyssal Horde's death effect. I honestly don't know yet. Let's just see what it looks like. Oh wait, yeah, let's see what it looks like. Layouts, images, sorry. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be done in half a second, I think. Pretty happy with this one though. Monsters. Monsters. PNG. Upload. Close. Copy image path. Paste it here. And then we go to Dexterous, we go to Projects, we go to Beta, we go to Monsters, and we update the CSV. Did not work. And I think that is because I always have to refresh this. Amen. Boop. It's gonna take a second. I guess while it does, let's figure out what its death effect could be. Negative death effect. It's gonna be trying to think of something cool. Something that involve minions. Minions are something. What might be interesting is like I guess let's do minion. Attack weakest next turn, or I guess until the end of their next turn. That's interesting enough. I keep going the wrong thing. I should also just say minion, I believe is how it works. I don't think minions is plural in my, let's see, icon index. Minion, yeah, it's just minion. Refresh. Hello? How did that not work? Should. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, we're done with this. I think it's just taking a while, but that's a little sad. I just want to see what it looks like and then be done. But yeah, I think after this, I guess I should raid someone. I don't know, just raid some random stranger. Or see who's live. I don't know. I guess while we wait for this to do that, may as well look at what options there are. See what kind of people we could delayed gratification stinks. Agreed. We're just waiting. Let's try it again. There we go. Look at that. She's a beauty. It is. All minions after this monster attack the same card. This monster attacks. There's probably an easier way to say that. I just can't think of it right now. If the target dies, minions follow their own attack order. Minions attack weakest until the end of their next turn. Cool. Beautiful. I don't know actually how bad this card will be on its own, but should be interesting at least. All right, let's do our usual one power level. Yeah, so my thought there is if it's anything higher, a lot of the time all the minions are just gonna, or it's just gonna kill the thing on its own anyway. Whereas this, it's gonna force minions to just kill one target rather than this card just outright killing it. Because this used to be an old power that this used to be a thing that the old Abyssal Horde had, and that's kind of why I wanted to call it Abyssal Overseer and kind of have the whole whatever, the whole vibe. Just for the funsies of it. But yeah. And they had too much attack power and they would just outright kill most things. This might not be, maybe it can be buffed, but I think for now I want to start with this. And we'll go from there, but all right, let's look at TCG people. Usually I don't find anything interesting, but maybe someone's making their own. Huh? Nope. I'll join Twitch in the raid. Cool, thank you. Here, we'll, I'm just gonna go to... Oop, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Actually, no, here's what we'll do. Full screen Luna until the end. Oh, she just ran away, of course. Classic. Full screen me instead. You got about... Greetings, sire. Hello. Hail and well met. Some nerds doing nerd things. Remnant is not a TCG. Part of me wonders if I should just raid, like, some people who do, like, card opening and stuff like that. Just because, you know, it's, it's maybe the, oh, art streams? Yeah, that could be good too. Let's see. I've been trying to do, like, either TCG or, like, TTRPG stuff because of, like, Soul, but, you know, let's look at art. I don't know if it's just my algorithm or what, because I follow like one or two VTubers, or if every art streamer is a VTuber now. Not that that's a problem. I'm just wondering if that's just, I mean, like, it makes sense, right? Because, you know, if you're an artist, it's cool to have an art avatar. But it is just kind of interesting. Yeah. This guy's doing RPG characters, although he's also doing, like, I don't know. I never know who to raid. I should just pick someone. I'm trying to, like, I think I almost wonder if it just makes more sense to draw, like, raid someone smaller, but I feel like it doesn't really matter. Sure, where's this guy? RPG characters. I don't know what he's doing, but he's drawing some stuff. It seems interesting, I suppose. Seems like a lizard person, but, you know. I found the one non-VTuber doing RPG characters. Let's do it. Here we go. Start raid. Anyway, Bradley, see you on the other side. Everyone else, thank you for hanging out. I will be gone for a week, and then I'll be back hopefully on Monday, but it might be a little... Well, no, it should be fine on Monday. So, anyway, see y'all later. Bye. Talking to get back. Yeah, we'll play Baldur's Gate. All right, fire in the hole. I want to do this.